Congratulations if you advanced in the fantasy football playoffs. My name is Frank Ober, and this is week 16 of my weekly fantasy football preview. The game of the week featured one of two potential Super Bowl matchups between the Buffalo Bills and the Detroit Lions. The Bills went into Detroit and outscored the Lions 48-42, with both teams exceeding 500 yards of offense. If you had any players in this game, you were probably pleased with the outcome. In the other potential Super Bowl matchup, the Philadelphia Eagles dominated the Pittsburgh Steelers 27-13. In two other key games with playoff implications, the Green Bay Packers overwhelmed the Seahawks in Seattle 30-13, which knocks the Seahawks out of first place in the NFC West as the Los Angeles Rams outlasted the San Francisco 49ers in the rain 12-6. Three quarterbacks had monster games in Week 15, and if you had either one in your fantasy lineup, you probably advanced to the next round. Not surprisingly, two of the quarterbacks played in the Bills-Lions game, with Jared Goff for the Lions accounting for 507 yards of offense with 5 touchdowns, while Josh Allen of the Bills had 430 yards of offense and 4 touchdowns. Meanwhile, quarterback Lamar Jackson led the Baltimore Ravens over the New York Giants with 355 yards of offense and 4 touchdowns. 4 running backs had over 100 yards from scrimmage with 2 touchdowns. This group included James Conner of the Arizona Cardinals, James Cook of the Buffalo Bills, Jahmyr Gibbs of the Detroit Lions, and Chase Brown of the Cincinnati Bengals. There were several outstanding performances by wide receivers, led by Davante Adams of the New York Jets, who had 198 yards receiving and 2 touchdowns. Tampa Bay Buccaneers wide receiver Mike Evans had 159 yards and 2 touchdowns. Amon-Ra St. Brown of the Detroit Lions accounted for 193 yards and a touchdown, while Brian Thomas Jr. of the Jacksonville Jaguars had 105 yards and 2 touchdowns. It was a quiet week for tight ends who were led by Sam Laporta of the Detroit Lions with 111 receiving yards but without a touchdown. Place kickers Chase McLaughlin of the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, Cam Little of the Jacksonville Jaguars, and Joshua Carty of the Los Angeles Rams each kicked 4 field goals. The top defenses this week included the Cincinnati Bengals, Denver Broncos, Kansas City Chiefs, and Atlanta Falcons. A recurring problem in football is players celebrating a potential touchdown but losing control of the football before crossing the goal line. With the football going through the end zone and out of bounds, the opposing team regains possession. This week, running back Jonathan Taylor of the Indianapolis Colts fumbled the ball on a potential 41-yard touchdown run. And in Cincinnati, safety Jordan Battle fumbled a potential defensive touchdown before crossing the goal line. This would have been the second defensive touchdown for the Bengals against the hapless Tennessee Titans. Key injuries to monitor going into the second round of the playoffs include quarterbacks Patrick Mahomes of the Kansas City Chiefs and Geno Smith of the Seattle Seahawks, running back Alvin Kamara of the New Orleans Saints, wide receiver Jalen Waddle of the Miami Dolphins, and tight end Zach Ertz of the Washington Commanders. Unfortunately, injuries to running backs David Montgomery of the Detroit Lions and Nick Chubb of the Cleveland Browns are season-ending. Good luck in round 2 of the playoffs, and please check my article for more information in setting your lineup for Week 16.